Hello viewers, welcome to my channel PC Geo Kimberlite, a source of diamond. Today we are going to see an important scholarship sponsored by ONGC Foundation. This is one of the Navratna of Government of India. So ONGC is sponsoring a scholarship for the general category. The ONGC scholarship scheme for general category undergraduate as well as the postgraduate student for the year 2020 and 2021. Those viewers which are just joined now, I have already uploaded the scholarship on ONGC scholarship for OBC category for the UG as well as PG on my YouTube channel. Those who want to go and watch the videos. And in addition, there are number of scholarships which are there on engineering, MBA, then graduate, postgraduate, medicine, then we have the diploma, IT, then first standard to 10th standard, then the 11th standard and 12th standard. So I have been the intention for this channel is there to make the awareness. So today this ONGC scholarship is also I am going to create awareness among the students. So now today we are going to see the general category. I am Dr. Sajid Undekar, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Geology, AKI's Pune College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Camp, Pune, Maharashtra, India. And our college is affiliated to Pune University. Yes, Savitribai Phule Pune University, SPPU, and formerly it is known as University of Pune. The last date for this scholarship is 6th August 2021. Now, ONGC is, foundation is giving the scholarship to the students for exclusively for the opportunity for the general category who are studying in the first year. Yeah, those who are taken the admission in the first year of 2020 and 2021 in first year of engineering, MBBS, first year engineering of engineering, first year MBBS, then the master degree, that the first year of MBA or the first year of masters in geophysics or the first year in master in geology. So here it will be for the graduate as well as undergraduate general category, engineering, MBBS, then MBA, then the masters of geophysics and geology. And the last date is the 6th August 2021. So be remember, you have to complete your this particular online application before first so that you can upload your all the documents and complete your form going on the portal of ongc.org. And similarly, the hard copies and whatever your certificates are there, whatever the thing documents are there, you have to take a signature from your head of the principal or whatever the dean is there or whichever the institute in charge is there from here, and you have to send by the post. So here the aim of the scholarship, every particular the scholarship has its aim. So here also the ONGC having an aim to provide the financial support to the meritorious students belonging to the economically weaker section of general category of the society, and the selected 500 students will receive a scholarship of rupees 48,000 rupees. Yes, the scholarship of rupees 48,000 for the next 4 years for undergraduate, and for the postgraduate, that is MBA and MSc, therefore for the next 2 years. So be prepared and thoroughly go through the details of this scholarship. All these details have been taken from the ONGC scholarship portal itself. So you have to go and check the facts and confirm and log in, and from there you have to fill the form. Now, important one, academic qualification required for this particular scholarship. So candidate to be a first year of graduate, he has to be taken admission in engineering first year or MBBS, or first year of master degree in geology or geophysics or MBA. The scholarship shall be admissible only for pursuing full-time regular course. Remember, this particular scholarship is there, it is only for the full-time regular course, and those students who are there in the first year, second year, third year, or fourth year in the MBBS or engineering, they are not eligible, as well as those who are there in the master degree second year, they are not eligible. So those who are there in the first year of 2020 and 2021, they are eligible for this particular scholarship. And where they have been pursuing their full-time course, that institute has to be recognized by AICTE or MCI or UGC or Association of Indian Universities or state education boards or state government or central government. Any one of the body of the government of India has to be approved that particular institute. They has to be recognized. And very important one here, the criteria is there, that is the percentile. What will be the percentile will be there? Because some courses are there giving you the percentage. Somewhere we have the CGPA is there or OGPA is there. So we have to see what percentile has to be required for this particular scholarship. The applicant has to be secure a minimum 60% marks in the 12th standard for those who are applying for engineering and MBBS course. And similar one, those who are applying for the PG course, whether in geology or geophysics or MBA, they should have a minimum 60% mark in graduation. This is a very, very important condition. For the graduation, it is required 60%, minimum 60% mark. Second one, those who are going for the PG course, they have to have the 60% marks in their graduation. Now, in case if their percentage is not there, OGPA is there or CGPA is there, then they have to be 6 out of the 10-point scale. Remember, 6 in 10-point scale of grading system. It has to be there. So if this it is there, then you have been one of the condition, you have been qualified. Now next important condition is there, the gross annual family income. It should be less than, from all sources of family income, should be less than 2 lakh rupees. For this, you have to show the document. Yes, the government approved document or magistrate approved certificate is there, or you have the form 16 is there. So you have to make that particular certificate. Age limit is there. It should not be more than 30 years of age on 1st July 2020. That has also been marked that on 1st July 2020, it should not be more than 30 years of age. And the course type will be the regular full-time course is there. I have purposely added over here the terms and conditions so that you can get one at a time whatever the information which is required and what are the conditions has been laid down by the ONGC and the terms we have to follow. The first condition, the 50% scholarship are reserved for the girl student. So girl student has kept the 50% scholarship reserve. And the student need to maintain minimum 60% or 6 grade point out of 10 each year. Next 4 years, those who are there in engineering and MBBS, next 4 years they have to next 4 years they have to maintain 60% or they have to have the 6 grade point out of the 10 each year in the next semesters. Keep this in mind. If you have been not keeping this one, your scholarship will not be continue for the next year. The selected candidate must not be availing the benefit of any other scholarship. That is next condition, very important one. If you got this scholarship, then you don't have to get the other scholarship from the other companies or the government one. Yes, financial assistance from any other source you have to be take out. The student belonging to the other categories, whether already I have been uploaded the OBC, SC and ST, I'm going to go shortly within 1 or 2 days, I'm going to make out and uploaded this one. For them, that will be there that the schemes are announced and that will be under, they are not going to come under this particular category also. In general category, only the general students are there, because the limited 500 scholarships are there, and out of this 50 will be the reserve for the girls. The scholarship is admissible for full-time regular course. Next condition. The student must ensure they provide the active bank account detail and should not likely to change later after selection. Once you have made whatever bank proof has been given, it has to be continued for next 4 years, and that should be active one. And the KYC has to done, Aadhaar card has to link with that particular, and you'll get the SMS. So here everything, whatever the after completing of that particular academic year, the whatever the money is there, 48,000, through the ECS it will come to into the bank, so that you can get the SMS. So that has to be there. So active mobile number and email has to be required to be provided, and that has to be kept for the next 4 years. No need to change hurriedly. One at a time you have made. So make that continuously. The next one, specific zones. Here in this there are the 5 zones has been made by the category, and each zone has 100 scholarships. So whether your institute or university or college will be there in that particular zone, you have to check which are the zone you have been there. You have to check it out. That also I'm going to now in the next shortly I'm going to show you that also the slide. The student shall be eligible for ONGC scholarship scheme if selected as per the eligibility criteria only one course of the study in one lifetime. So whenever this scholarship, once the applicant has got selected, he will not get the scholarship in the next lifetime now. Only one in a lifetime they will be giving you the ONGC scholarship will be given. Decision of the ONGC Foundation regarding to the selection will be final. Yes, they have the bind. No correspondence on the selection process will be entertained. Once the foundation has a discretion to alter or continue the scholarship without any prior notice. Don't be in assumption that once you have been selected that you are going to get next 4 year. Might be in next anything is happening to the company. Profit has not been come out. They have made the losses. Then that time in that particular year they could not give you the scholarship. Once a company has to get a profit, then only from that profit 3% they are going to share it on the scholarship. So keep in mind, next 4 years it may going to continue or may not. That will be a completely discretion of the ONGC Foundation. The award of the scholarship shall not be confirmed any right of the employment. So here, whatever the employees of the ONGC is there, their group companies and their joint ventures, their employees are not eligible to participate into this particular scholarship for their particular students. In case of any information declared at the time of initial online application is found incorrect. This is a very, very important one. If whatever the statement, whatever things you have been uploaded, and once their verification scrutiny has been done, later on you'll find out that there is the disparity is there in this particular data which is given, and immediately your form will be rejected, and might be it will be done in second year or third year. So whatever the scholarship which has been distributed, it has been taken back. Remember now. So no need to make any submission of false or malified information. So you will be disqualified from the this ONGC, and they are going to report to your institute authorities that this particular applicant has done the mistake. So don't make that mistake. So comprehensive list of such debarred students will be maintained to identify any reimbursement. Yes, that we have been already discussed. So whatever the amount which have been there, which has been distributed, it will be taken back. Remember now, so many companies has been making this statement in them. So here also the ONGC has made that statement also. The next one, the documents which is required to submitted by the applicant. Which are the documents are there? The copy of the birth certificate. This is very, very important. In case if you don't have, then class 10th mark sheet as a proof of age. There, the date of birth has to be there. In Maharashtra, we have a 10th board certificate is there. There in that it has been given. Or ICC board is there. There also they are given the age is age has been mentioned. But if we don't have the birth certificate or mark sheet, everyone is there. And in addition, living certificate is there. Yes. So that has to be there. So that is a very important proof. The copy of the class 12th mark sheet. Those who are applying for undergraduate, for first year engineering and MBBS, for them the mark sheet of 12th is required. In addition, those who are applying for MBA, in addition to the 10th as well as 12th, it is required the graduation mark sheet also. So 10th, 12th and graduation, this mark sheet will require for the MSc course. Certified, all these are to be certified copies. In addition, certified copies of annual income certificate of the family. It should be Hindi or English. So that will be there normally. Bank details of the applicant in ECS form, attested by the bank as per the prescribed. Yes, in that ECS form itself, they have to make. So that ECS format will be there on that website. You have to go and check it out. Once you take your printout, in that it will be ECS is there. Immediately you have to go to the bank and make that ECS complete and make the attestation. Copy of the PAN card. If you have the PAN card copy, it is required. If you not have, then apply immediately and show that you have been submitted the copy. So whenever you get, it have to be uploaded later on. Copy of the Aadhaar card. Copy of the undertaking. Undertaking format is also there on the online website of the ONGC. From there, you have to take down and sign it out, and you have to upload the scan and upload. 500 scholarships worth of 48,000 per annum. Each ONGC Foundation offers scholarship to meritorious, economically weaker general category. So, general category, OBC category, SC, everywhere there is a 500 is there. And that has been again distributed into the zone wise. 100 will be come out in each zone. Those students who are there in engineering, medical, master degree, for them it will be there for the 500, total 500. You can see now we have given you the chart where what will be the courses are there. That is the stream, duration of the course, number of scholarship which are there, and a qualifying examination and the total scholarship amount. First, you can see the engineering one. 4 years course is there. Number of scholarship is 300 and 10 plus 2. That is 12 standard qualifying examination is there required at 48,000 per month, 4,000. So 4 into 12, 48,000. Next one, MBBS. This is also a 4 years course. Here the number of seats will be, scholarship will be 50. And it is again the 12th standard is the qualifying examination, 48,000. MBA 2 years degree, master degree is there, and this is also number of scholarship 50. Again, the qualifying examination is graduation, 48,000. Again, masters in geology or geophysics, 2 years program, 100 scholarship, and graduation is there for the qualifying examination, 40 of all these. What we have, the number of seats are there for engineering 300, MBBS 50, and MBA 50, and geology and geophysics 100. So in that 50% the reservation is there for the girls. Remember now, in case girls are not been applications are not come out, then whatever the remaining is there, it will be distributed to the other categories also. Yes, the last date is 6 August 2021. You can see now here I have given you the list of zones. Zone 1, that is the north. Zone 2 is the west. Zone 3 is the northeast. Zone 4 is the east. And zone 5 is the south. See, your state is coming in which particular zone. Now we'll see the zone 1, that is the north. In that north, right from Jammu Kashmir, Delhi, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Chandigarh, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. There is 8 states are there. Then zone 2 is the west, Maharashtra. We are there in Maharashtra. So in Pune. So we have been in the zone 2. Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, MP, Goa, Daman, Diu, Dadar and Nagar Haveli. So here we have 6 states are there. These are the large states are there. So the whatever the distribution is there, they are made properly now. The zone 3, Assam, northeast region is there. Assam, Sikkim, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura. There is a 9 states are there. Then zone 4, Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. So there are the 5. Then in the zone 5 in the south, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Pondicherry, Lakshadweep, and Andaman Nicobar Island. That is the 8 states are there in that particular zone. So you have to check now in which particular zone your district or your state is coming now. You have to check it out. The number of scholarship awarded in each zone should be 100. That is there. In case if number of application which is received in a one particular zone is less, yes, so whatever the left is there, it will be distributed equally into the other zones. They have also cleared that. Now, how to apply and what will be the application procedure is there. Candidate fulfilling the above criteria, yes, that is important. Once whatever the criteria we have been discussed, that is the criteria. First, academic. Second one is your income. Third one, your full-time course. Yes, whatever the thing is there in your there in the first year is there. So if all this condition you have been eligible, then how you have to apply now? You have to see that procedure. So you have to go to the ONGC portal. That is the www.ongcscholar.org. This is the website. On the right hand side corner on the top, there will be the login is there. You have to go on, click that application, and you have to fill all the procedure. But before going to this filling the application, you have to see, read the whatever the information is there on the website and understand, and whatever the documents which are required, arrange the documents. And now here very important one, whatever the document which is required, how they have been asked, whether they want to make a one zip or they have to make the separate one, that has to be make it a properly complete application with all the supporting document mentioned in the application form, duly certified and attested by head, principal, dean of the institute, college or university. Yes, that we have been already told you, whatever the document is there, it has to be attested by head, principal, dean of the institute, college or university, and the same has to be uploaded. No need that directly the scan original one and upload. Don't make that. Make the Xerox, take the counter, the certified copy from your head, principal or dean of the institute or college or university, and then only you have to upload them. And these hard copies also you have to make separately as a pin-up, and you have to send separately to the ONGC. And the address of that address is also being given on the portal itself. The candidate meeting the eligibility criteria are mentioned above submit their application online as per the prescribed application format. Receiving the scholarship benefit, an individual shall furnish proof of possession of Aadhaar card. He has to show the Aadhaar card. That is very, very important condition. Selected of the candidate will be on the basis of aggregate marks. Sometime what is happening? There will be 3-4 students will be having the same percentage. That is a 65.33. If they are there, then what will be the next one? We will see that who is going to become the first, second, and third, and fourth in that particular category. So the next one, they are going to see the income. Whose income is less, they will give the preference. Whichever the less one, he will give first. Then the next, then the next, then the next. So this is the way they are going to make out that particular tally or the preference which are given to that particular one. Yes, the preference shall be given to the below poverty BPL families, and other students shall be only sufficient number of students from the BPL families fulfilling the eligibility criteria is not available. Now, disbursement of the scholarship. How they are going to disbursement of scholarship? The scholarship will be covered lump sum amount of rupees 4,000 per month, and that is equal to 48,000 per annum. The amount shall be paid on annual basis. Once the academic year is complete, through the ECS, they will be directly sent it to the bank. Once awarded the scholarship, the scholarship will be continued every year. So he has to make the renewation, and he has to get 60% marks in each semester. Yes, nowadays we have the semester system is there. So in each semester, he has to have the 60% marks. If in case he has failed, he could not promote to the next year in that, then the scholarship will be discontinued. For the continuation, the renewation application has to be filled out. So in case the student opt for any different scholarship, After the award of ONGC, he or she shall be refunded the entire amount. We found out that you have been getting this, got this ONGC, accepted the scholarship, and after that you have been got another scholarship. If ONGC come to know that you have got the second scholarship, then ONGC will take the refund, the entire amount. So be careful. Once you get the scholarship, no need to go for the any other scholarship except the other. So here we have the ONGC, the website is there. So on that particular right hand side, that is the login is there. And once you have made this one, apply the scholarship. You have to apply for the scholarship from here in this portal. You have to apply. I hope this is a clear. Those viewers, subscribers are eligible. They can apply in this particular general category UG and PG scholarship sponsored by the ONGC Foundation. And if you are not eligible, then try to pass on to your groups, your families, in your groups, so that the deserving candidate and the deserving candidate can get the scholarship and complete his education, engineering or MBBS or the master's MBA or MSc geology or geophysics. Thank you. Have a nice day.